Hello everyone, welcome to round 2 of our Vintage Masters Limited Championship Qualifier, and we'll keep this in. We have a cycle land, we have a Sultari Emissary, and we got lands to play everything but our Flame Kavu. But hey,
yeah, as we said in the deck building though, Kavu is basically good at any stage in the game, so...
Right. If you can hit him on after a curve, that's awesome. Otherwise, he comes down late, he kills anything in this format almost. Red, are they trying goblins? Can't be. There's not enough for making a goblin stack, is there?
Goblin seems pretty ambitious and sealed.
Right, sealed.
I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. I suppose it can be done if you get all the cards, but...
Yeah, I guess if you open, what, like 3 generals, a ringleader or 2, chieftain, you could, right. Because almost everything is uncommon that they're wanting.
Yeah, the war chiefs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Oh, curse scroll. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna lay down this.
He's not doing anything. I guess we can just play Ring of Gix.
Good. He's just gonna kindle our guy. The options are Ring of Gix or play this and cycle this. I kinda like the play and cycle.
If we're gonna do that, let's cycle right now, I guess. In case we draw a Grizzly Bears.
Sure. Okay. Can still play the curse scroll out. Okay, so he's on blue-red, huh? Serendib Efreet. Guess what's getting tapped down for Infinite Days?
Yeah. Eventually, we're going to be able to blow it up, too.
Is this a rare or an uncommon?
It's a rare. It used to be a $25 card, too, when it first came out.
Really?
Yeah, and then people eventually figured out that Echo is not as... Echo makes it really bad. It is not Icy Manipulator.
Right.
But it's still kind of an Icy Manipulator. It just costs 6.
War Chief.
Sure.
Okay. So he is doing something with Goblin.
Yeah. But we can kill that too. Oops, Curse Scroll.
Yeah. Once our hand gets low enough, that's easy to kill. A lot of things are easy to kill with Curse Scroll. Alright, so we gotta pay for the Echo cost. I'll leave up a white so we can cycle too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Roar the Worm.
Kind of doing it.
Kind of. Alright. Pass and tap down the guy. And then, cycle the step. Killing our opponent with his own creatures. That's a way of doing things, right? Sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
Okay.
Yeah. Our opponent just 4 haste power to the field. Still gotta tap that though. Ouch.
So let's see.
Ouch.
Could just play the land.
Could just play it. I think we need to cycle it though, probably. We don't have anything in our hand that we want to play.
Well, if we play the land and then we draw something like a Grizzly Bears and we can shoot this with 50% probability.
I think we just cycle the land.
Okay.
I think we need to try to draw something better. That doesn't really help.
Boring's okay.
It's alright. I mean, this turn it really doesn't do a lot. Next turn it does a lot more.
Stop some tokens, I guess.
Yeah, it eats a token if he swings with the tokens. And then next turn we can always go like Elephant Guide. Make it big enough to start eating things like the War Chief.
I don't think we'll actually have that much time.
I think we're pretty much dead here, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to scoop it up. Because I can tap that, and then we're just going to die in the next turn. Okay, we're not...
3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We don't have any outs is the issue.
Do we?
Even if we drew Armadillo Cloak, it doesn't count as an out in this case. We're dead.
Armadillo Cloak was an out? What are you talking about?
It wasn't really. I mean, we end up getting... What?
So we eat a token. Next turn, Armadillo Cloak, tap it again, gain 6.
Like 8 damage there, went down to 4.
Okay, well, we have Tango at least.
Yeah, we have Tangle versus him. Don't know what else we'd want versus him. Anything really? It's not really the deck you want to be playing Smokestack against.
Basically, we just want to draw our Brindle Schultz and stuff in this curve here.
I want Deathblade Elite in this deck for this, I think. We don't have enough ways to discard this Roar the Worm.
Let's go to that. It's more for like a control against.
For it is the issue.
Yeah, I think we can definitely beat it. We just got a little unlucky there.
Right.
Our draws are pretty bad.
Our draws were fine. They weren't great, and his draws were pretty decent. So.
Yeah.
Ideally, we get off to a little bit more of an aggressive start. So. Yes, we'll play for it.
This is always going to do this, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to have to mulligan this, unfortunately. If we had a green, this would be a perfectly keepable hand.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay. For 5, this isn't bad for 5. Our opponent mulled to 6, too, so that helps. So it's only like we mulled to 6, and he's at 7.
Yeah. Land is good.
Yep. We can cycle Noble Templar, I guess, or we hold on to it. I don't know which right now. Oh, he's missing land drops too. He missed at 1.
I guess we should. Yeah, definitely cycle then.
Yeah, we'll cycle. It doesn't really matter when we cycle, does it? As long as it's before.
On his turn.
Yeah. So we'll cycle, then we'll play Battle Screech, and then we'll suit one up with Elephant Guide.
Sounds like a plan.
Depending on what mana he has up. I suppose if he has Kindle, we have to play around that. I don't understand our opponent's deck.
It's doing something.
Yeah. It's got like a goblin sub-theme?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think we can definitely beat it.
Right.
Our deck seems a lot better.
Discarding Rescind.
Rescind? Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue what our opponent's trying to do, but...
He's doing something.
Whatever. He can kind of do whatever he wants at his own leisure, I suppose. Okay. Infinite white sources.
Yeah, the Plains is a really bad draw, actually.
After cycling, yeah, it's not the greatest draw.
Yeah.
Ideally, we'd hit a forest this next turn so we could just go Arrogant Worm, but...
Yeah, if that Plains was a forest. I suppose... Eventually... No. 4th Plains is so bad.
Right.
He's attacking.
I'm not going to block. Because I'm hoping to play Elephant Guide on one of our guys, especially if he taps out for something. He's not, though, so he has a burn spell up. Yeah, I'm going to cycle this. Alright, definitely delete's fine. Run this out, see if he does something about it.
Yeah. Elephant Guide on Deathblade Elite is kind of a thing. Or a flyer.
Right.
Flyer is kind of a thing too.
Well, he obviously has some way that he can respond.
Yeah, let's just get in there for 2.
Because he was acting like he could respond. He'd clicked on a card, which is why the screen darkened up.
Maybe if he kills it, we can post-combat Elephant Guide it.
Yeah. If he like zaps a bird here, we'll just Elephant Guide something. If not, I think we just pass.
Pass.
Wait till he taps out. We got more pressure than he does.
Cycles here. That'd be bad. Oh, jeez. So good.
Well, I knew he had to have something because of the way that the screen had darkened. So, Elephant Guide on a bird, though, is a perfectly legit move. It's not quite as awesome, but it's perfectly legit. Forced Arrogant Worm's just better, but actually now Elephant Guide on a bird is perfectly fine because he has a 3/4.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do that. Birdie, become huge. Take bird steroids. Yeah, we're gonna get in there. Bird, take bird steroids.
Ah!
Oh, motherfucker! Oh. And then we'll run this guy out. Which allows us to also flash back Battle Screech at some point.
Yep.
Ideally, we just draw another little white creature and we flash back Battle Screech and are in great shape. Well, we're not in bad shape.
We're in pretty bad shape.
We're not in bad shape. We're just not in great shape.
He's got 6 cards in hand.
Right, but clearly he's not really doing much.
Yeah.
And we have a 4/4 flyer that when it dies makes a 3/3 on the ground. Okay, Brainstorm.
He kept such a greedy hand.
Yeah, he did. So this will be interesting because yeah, he kept on one mountain with his hand of Rescind, Solar Blast, Owl Familiar.
Yeah.
Do stop making those noises.
Sorry.
Alright, he's hit 4 land drops in a row, so that's good for him.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to trade damage here? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we're trading 4, 5, 6, basically 7.
Yeah.
Basically 8 because of his Efreet.
Right. Okay, another one to kill this. That's fine.
It's pretty good. Not sure if that's his best play. I guess that's fine.
Sure. He's got a lot of cyclers.
Yeah, maybe he has Astral Slide. Another planes? Dude, stop that.
I'll try.
Thanks, Moto.
Shh. Don't curse us. Every time you get mad at Moto, we get cursed. You know that. Stop it. It's trying to teach you a lesson.
Correlation does not mean causation.
I don't give a shit. In this case, it does because it's Moto.
No, in this case, causation implies correlation because I get mad at it when it starts doing stuff like this. He's still getting in there.
So he's going to start chump blocking? That's fine. Unless he has a third Solar Blast to like Solar Blast our guy or something. Prophetic Bolt maybe? Sorcery Speed Prophetic Bolt pretty bad. Chartooth Cougar. That's awkward, but we can still get there. Hi, Piana. Do we play Piana and tap everything to flashback Battle Screech?
What does that do for us?
It gives us a bigger next turn.
And then we can chump.
We can chump just the Fire Breather.
Take 3.
Yeah. Still
yeah, I think that's fine.
Because Piana just makes us get in for even more next turn. And so I think it's worth it. I think.
Yeah, I think it's the play.
Either that or we're just killing his 1/1 off right now.
This kind of entices him to actually not even attack with this, too.
Right, so maybe he doesn't attack anymore because now we have so much flying power that attacking's rather unfortunate for him.
Yeah, because if he attacks with this and doesn't have anything, then he is just dead. Takes 6.
He's drawn a lot of lands.
Yeah.
For
He's trying to land every turn from
Right.
turn 1. Okay, War Chief's fine. If he plays Beetleback and swings, he's dead.
Right. If he doesn't swing with the Cougar, I'm not blocking, because the Cougar gets in for 6, which makes it awkward. So we just block the Cougar, and I think we win, don't we?
Yeah, I think blocking the Cougar is the play. I don't know if
Oh shit, that's
you
the wrong
want
block. I clicked
What
the
happened?
wrong. I clicked the wrong creature. Okay,
Why'd you do that?
we blocked the wrong creature.
That was so bad.
It was bad, but I don't think it kills us, though.
I think it kills him.
No, because if he pumps the Cougar, then he doesn't have the red mana for a bolt.
If he pumps it once, and then...
7, and he'd have to do 4 damage bolt with 4 mana, which he can't do.
Okay.
We're still not dead, it just was a really awkward misclick.
Well...
Alright, doesn't have anything.
I guess we got it. Well, let's... Okay, that changes stuff.
I don't think so. I think we just swing with everything, because he has to block the 4/4 and die.
So he blocks here. What can he have on 3 mana?
Rescind? Another one?
Yeah. So what if we just do these 2?
That does... I want to try to force it to be lethal.
Alright.
I think we just
I don't
go
think
with...
it's gonna work.
I think we go with everything.
And if he has something, we lose.
If he doesn't have something, I think we still lose. Maybe... Okay, here's what we do. We go with this, and 1. Because that gets in for 5, and then he just dies.
Yes. And then if he does have something...
We have Arrogant Worm post-combat. Okay, so he does have Kindle.
Okay.
Okay.
So what does that change?
I think that means we just swing with this.
Maybe we don't swing with this.
Don't swing with that one. We swing with the 2 guys.
Well, let's see. Arrogant Worm, if we block Arrogant Worm on, like, Cougar... Okay, yeah, 4/4 is right, I think.
I think we swing with just the 4/4, because this leaves us
Yeah.
with chump blockers, and we have Arrogant Worm.
Yeah.
And this kills off one of his 2 flyers and makes this have to sit back at home.
Can we ever draw a Tangle? No?
No,
Okay.
but we're fine. I think we're still in good shape.
I like to complain.
I'm wondering if he's thinking if he can take this. At which point, I think the answer is no, but maybe he doesn't realize it. Okay, no, he's just gonna chump. That makes sense. So now we go Forest, Arrogant Worm, have enough guys to block everything if something goes crazy.
If he would have kindled our face, would we have died?
No, because Kindle was only 2.
Oh. So if we put Worm on War Chief, Bird on Cougar, Bird on Freed.
Then we win on the crackback.
Yeah.
I mean, if he swings with everything, I think that's what we do.
If you just... swings with Cougar.
Then we probably just go Worm on the Cougar. No, we probably go Bird on the Cougar. Because the Worm has trample.
What can we draw that would be really good too?
Armadillo Cloak?
Yeah.
Also, Tangle.
Grizzly Fate would be fine.
Fate would be fine. Maybe not the best, but it'd be perfectly fine. There's a number of solid plays.
Yeah.
Our opponent's definitely going to be in the think tank for a little bit on this one, though.
Yeah, this is a close game.
The only way he can just straight kill us is with Prophetic Bolt, which way he shouldn't be in the think tank, so he doesn't have that.
Yeah, just slow roll for 10 minutes. Had to think about it.
Had to think. Could he answer Prophetic Bolt with 1 white? Is Gilded Light only 1 white? Oh no!
We do have a Gilded Light in our sideboard.
We do. Which is interesting, because he has a lot of burn.
Yeah. I don't think it's good, but...
No, because it basically says 2 mana prevent 4 damage, which really isn't what you want to be doing. Or prevent 3 damage, yeah, not what you want to be doing.
Gilded Light is just basically in this format for the Storm deck.
Right.
That's it. I don't think we've ever brought it in against anything that wasn't Storm.
I mean, I've used it in the cycling deck before.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It cycles. Alright, well, our opponent is thinking.
Definitely in the tank.
I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's good. If he hasn't just snap killed us, I guess that's good for us.
Another land? Holy crap.
He drew a land every single turn of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe he just holds back on... Okay, Cougar comes in.
I think we just throw a bird under the bus.
Yeah.
Because I think our Arrogant Worm just can be so much better.
Now this is interesting. If he doesn't have another play, and we swing with both birds, then we win. Because if he blocks... Oh, we don't win.
No, because we killed the Efreet.
Yeah.
Giant Strength.
Why didn't he play that pre-combat? He could have got in for both.
Interesting.
There's our mountain.
Do we just sit back on the defense, I think? I think we do. Because we can block both his guys, and then we have a flyer.
We can block Efreet with the 4/4, 4/4 here, chump here next turn, block that too.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we just sit.
I think we play a mountain though.
Yeah, we can play the mountain.
In case we draw trenches or something next turn, then we want all the lands.
Right. This is a very tense game here.
This also puts the fear of God in him.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Prophetic Bolt.
Factor Fiction.
Let's give him not Prophetic Bolt.
Kindle's worth 3 damage right now? Oh, X is 2+, yeah. Kindle's worth 3 damage right now. Maybe it's Kindle Verse?
Aftershock is basically useless, right?
Right. Aftershock will put him at 1. He kills off one of our guys, and we can still block these two. And we go to 1.
Yes.
And then he dies.
Yeah, so Kindle against, I think...
Yeah, I think it's Kindle against.
Gross.
Draws 4.
Yeah, it has the other Kindle in hand, so it does 4 damage.
Well, no, if he had another Kindle in hand, he would have used it by now, I think.
It'd just be funny if that's what his last card was, and he just... Oh, there's now 2 Kindles in the graveyard. Kill you?
He's in the tank on whether or not to take 4 cards. Well, 3 cards, because Aftershock is just useless to him. Interesting. Really interesting.
Probably takes Kindle.
Probably. I mean, it removes, like, our 1/1 bird. Or puts
Or just goes upstairs. Upstairs plus another guy would get us.
This is interesting.
The Fitch 5000.
It's under
No, I don't-
9,000.
Yeah, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know what that even means. But I heard now that the power levels are in the millions, so
Are they only in the millions?
I don't know, because that was what the thing was, right? His power level was
Right. It
9,000.
was back then. Power level went up to like 4, 5, 6, and then the one guy had like over 9,000, so it was very impressive. And then now, if you, I played like the Dragon Ball Z trading card game a little bit. And you look at the power level on some of the newer stuff, and this was just from Boo Saga, which is like still high but not super high. The guy had 6 million power, and you're like, yeah, that's over 9,000.
All right, he took the 4 cards.
Alright. Maybe
So,
we'll try to
Aftershock
Aftershock our
guy.
worm, and then he'll go to 1, and then we'll just block so that way we live with the Sender Befried there. And win. It's an interesting
I think-
situation. It's definitely caused our opponent a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I don't get what he's trying to do with Aftershock.
I think he's trying to think if there's a way he can play it and live.
So if he Aftershocks this thing, what happens?
Nothing. Aftershocking this doesn't really do anything. We just go, okay, you're at 1, I won't block that. Aftershocking this does nothing. Aftershocking this does even less. Actually gives us a guy and loses him through life. Now that does have haste. That's something to play around.
Yeah.
We have to be very careful with that. I guess if he Aftershocks the flyer, he might still have it. Because of the
I think
2-1
he
with
might.
haste.
Yeah.
Aftershocking the worm. The 2-1 with haste is going to get there, isn't it?
Yep.
That's bullshit.
All right. Got us.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Should have split the one guy against, maybe. No, because we couldn't have the... Interesting. Well, alright, we're still in it.
Did we split it wrong? If we split it Aftershock plus Kindle, that kills us. If we split it...
No, Aftershock plus Kindle doesn't kill us. That was probably the split.
No, because he kills our guy, and then we don't have enough blockers, and then he burns us for the last 3.
Oh yeah, you're right. Aftershock and Kindle had to be in different piles, and the guy couldn't be in the same pile as the Kindle. Right? Because Kindle
Yeah,
was...
so there's no split.
Yeah. It was actually just right for him. Oh well. C'est la vie. See you guys in the next round.